Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to our Sunday night live stream. We're live at 6 o'clock. We're live on YouTube right now. So, hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in on this Sunday evening. It's the 29th of August, 2021, and we are live on YouTube right now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We're going to be talking about Hurricane Ida in this live stream. So Ida is very, very close now to a Category 5 hurricane. Ida may become a Category 5 hurricane within the next hour or two. It may stay just as a Category 4, but it's certainly a very, very high-end Category 4 at the moment. And it's getting very close now to making landfall on the Louisiana coast. It has not yet done so. It's going to be bringing copious amounts of rain and extremely severe winds, sustained winds of 155 miles per hour, just shy of the 157 that's needed for a Category 5 hurricane. And, it's a really bad storm. It's going to be bringing loads and loads of rain and flooding and just extreme weather conditions to the Gulf Coast. So we will have a look at that. I'll bring it to date with the latest from the National Hurricane Center. We'll see if it's made it to a Category 5 or not as we go along. And also, of course, it's Sunday live stream, so we've got to do some long range as well. We've released the autumn forecast today. So long range bandwagon will shortly be rolling on to winter updates from next weekend, and so we're going to have a look at some long range data for autumn and the winter too from CFS V2. It is a CFS special. And we'll also have a look at 12s as well. So we've got a lot to get through, actually, on this live stream. It's going to be epic. It's going to be an epic live stream. I'll have it wrapped up for you by 7 o'clock. I'm very, very, very tired, as I always am on this weekend, when I have so many updates to do. And I'm going to try not to plunge you into darkness for 15 minutes when we start screen catching, because you know that this weekend, this live stream, this Sunday live stream, it's actually tomorrow, but this Sunday live stream is like the anniversary, 1 year anniversary of my faux pas on YouTube, when my nadir on YouTube, when I plunge everybody into darkness for 15 minutes. It's a terrible, terrible thing to do, but we had a laugh about it at the time, didn't we? We had a laugh about it at the time. I will try not to do that. Anyway, I'll try not to do that for you on this live stream. Would be funny though, wouldn't it, if I did? But I won't do that. No, I'll be professional. Be professional, Gav. Right, very so thank you so much to our moderators for moderating live streams. So everybody say thank you so much. Moderating to Paul James and also to Savvy. I want to say thank you so much to Paul and to Sav for moderating on the live stream. That would be epic. Please say thank you so much to our moderators for being here and for moderating this live stream. The moderators are incredible. SB may be along later, so if SB checks in, say hello to SB and thank you to SB as well. But thank you so much. Thank you so much to Sav and to Paul moderating on the live stream. Sav is very, very close to 50k subscribers. We talked about this on Friday night's live stream. He's put more on over this weekend. He's around 600, less than 600 probably like 550 or something away from 50,000 subscribers. Unbelievable and amazing. So when Sav hits 50k, he'll have a live stream, and we'll all celebrate with Sav, I'm sure, and more about that when Sav gets to 50k. But it's incredible. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody for being here on this live stream. I've been watching Direct Weather. Everybody know Direct Weather live streams? Does everybody know Direct Weather? Over 100,000 subscribers. Incredible channel that Direct Weather has. I had a little chat with him through the live chat, and he told me that I actually inspired him. Years ago, he used to watch me as a kid. And I did not know that, but there we go. It's Gav inspiring the next generation. How nice is that? How lovely is that? Right, okay, I better go through the live chat. So after this live stream, go over to Direct Weather's channel. You can find the link in the description. Head over to Direct Weather's channel. He'll still be live streaming, I'm sure, and tell him that Gav sent you. How about that after this live stream? But yeah, you know, Gav inspired my next generation. I thought that was I thought that was nice. I thought that was lovely. But he said that to me. Right, okay, so let's have a look then. Let's go through the live chat, shall we? Let's go through the live chat and see what you're all saying. Right, so first person was Emily Evans. 140 concurrent viewers, by the way. So everybody smash your like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for doing that. And you know, drop a comment after live stream. Let us know what you think about this and all of our content. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all of you for doing that. I'll go through live chat, take some questions, whatnot, and then we'll start doing some screen capturing probably around 25 past 6. I would have thought something like that. How does that sound? Right, okay, Sav, getting close now. Yes, you are, Sav, getting very, very close to 50k subscribers. It's incredible what you're achieving, my friend. We're going to have a big celebration when you hit 50k. You wait and see. Right, okay, Emily, first person in verse, Emily Evans. Hi, Gav. I hope you're well. I'm so excited for the live stream tonight. It's going to be awesome and epic. Thank you so much to Emily. Yes, it will be, hopefully. It will be. Hopefully it will be awesome and epic. I will try not to plunge everybody into darkness for 15 minutes. I promise you I will. Right, okay, because I don't think Emily was around when that happened a year ago. but, you know, you can still have a look at that, Emily, if you want to. You can go back through the playlists and whatnot, and you'll be able to find it. It was the last Sunday of August. It was Mind a Deer on YouTube. I have nightmares about it, even though I am quite tired after all the videos that I've been doing over the past few days. But I'm not as bad as I was this time last year, actually, because I've spaced it all out over several nights. So I'm not, you know, I haven't been doing a mad rush of video after video after video in 2 or 3 days like I did last year. So I think I'll be okay. Thank you so much to Emily for being here. Right, Alan Petru is here. Hi, Gab. Been watching a live stream of New Orleans on Earth Cam. I bet it's wild over there, Alan. I bet it's really bad over there in New Orleans. Thank you so much to Alan for being with us. Coach Scorpion is here. Afternoon, Gavin, and everyone in the chat. I hope everyone is enjoying the ride so far. Super excited for this afternoon's stream. Let's enjoy the ride. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Coast of Scorpion. You're well away from Ida, I think, Coast of Scorpion. You're up in New England, aren't you? That sort of area. So you keep yourself safe, my friend. Of course, the storm might get up to you, you know, as a post-tropical thing, but you're well away from, like, the havoc on the Gulf Coast. So, you know, stay safe, my friend. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Right, Alan, hi everyone. I'll be popping in and out watching Hurricane live stream from New Orleans. No problem, Alan. You keep up to date with him. Keep us up to date a bit as well, my friend. James Young is here. I've been Gab. What a teaser that winter sneak peek was. And great auto forecast too. This hurricane, very worrying. I hope everyone out there is staying safe. Have a great stream, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to James Young. Yeah, so say all of us, of course. Of course you do. Everybody needs to keep themselves safe, don't they? Darth Vader has arrived. Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for checking into my live stream. How is it up there in Scandinavia, Darth? Let us know in the live chat. Thank you so much, my friend. Right, okay, Matthew Orchard is checked in. Good evening to Matthew Orchard. Thank you so much to Matthew for being here. Vader's been looking at live cams in Louisiana, and it's bad. I can imagine it's really bad over there, Darth. So thank you so much for checking in. And, yeah, everybody, I just hope everybody on that Gulf Coast, Louisiana coast, you know, just stay safe. Sab checked in. Good evening to Sabby. Thank you so much to Sabby for being here. And it's amazing. It's incredible. Oh, Richard's checked in. Hi, just saying hello to everyone. I hope you're well. I'm having a barbecue and then having an early night. As I'm up at 2:45. Yeah, you're off, aren't you, Rich? Yeah, you're off on holiday, aren't you? Thank you so much, Rich, for checking in. And you enjoy your barbecue, my friend, and I will see you when you get home. You have a lovely time, Rich, on your holiday. Have a lovely, lovely time, my friend. Right, okay, Mark Kanish, is here. I know there's nothing to worry about, Gavin, but look, let's do this again. Mark, saying, I know there's nothing to worry about, Gavin. The look of Wesley's part of the QBO at the top right-hand corner. You're talking about the chart from NASA, aren't you? Depicts a QBO through the stratosphere to a troposphere. Yeah, don't worry about that little bit of the Wesley QBO at the top of the stratosphere. There's nothing to worry about. It's beginning to fade away. Anyway, Stuart Evans is here. This hurricane is insane. I've been watching the John Humphreys stream for like 2 hours. He has a cam set up in Grand Isle, and it's now nearly underwater. I can't imagine, my friend. Thank you so much, Stuart. Thank you so much, Stuart, for checking into this live stream. I use sub to channel. It's always great to see new names in the live chat. So thank you so much to Stuart Evans for checking in. Mark, also Gavin, the AO and NAO are both negative. Don't we normally get wet weather with low pressure when they're both negative? But again, high pressure, pressure, can that happen sometimes? Yes, I mean, it's just a reflection, you know. More often than not, this time of year, if the AO and the NAO go negative, you know, more often than not, you would expect it to be relatively wet and whatnot, but you can get exceptions, and I suppose the reason that the AO and NAO are negative is like the blocking, you know, the blocking area of high pressure, the Omega high, but we've been hearing so much about. So that would send both the AO and the NAO negative, I think. Right, okay. Alan, I'm going to be watching live cam all night tonight, hopefully. I can stay awake. You keep an eye on it, Alan. If you just hit 50 concurrent viewers, please smash the like button. Everybody, let YouTube know if you enjoy live. Thank you so much for doing that. Mark, those spreadsheets going, but Terry does. You don't have time to go through them. So, also, I wish you were able to. They look so interesting. Yeah, I would love to spend longer on the spreadsheet, Mark, but you know, I have the rest of the data to look at. So I give it a good 10 minutes. That's as much as I could do, really. Okay, Duncan Wood is here. Good evening to Duncan. Hi, Gav. Good autumn forecast. Now on to winter updates, my favourite time. Thank you so much, Duncan. Yeah, winter updates are starting. Everybody see. What does everybody think about the autumn forecast, by the way? Let me know. It's a very, 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 very difficult and tricky forecast to get together. So let me know, please, everybody, what you think about the autumn forecast. You think I'm on the right lines with that? It was a really, really difficult forecast, as I think that came across in the video. But now, of course, we're on to winter updates. So have you all seen the sneak peek and what goes in winter forecast video? If you have not yet, check it out after the live stream. It's incredible, and it's a really interesting video, that, even if I say so myself. Thank you so much to all of you for doing that. Right, okay, Mark, when you think, Gavin, after next year it'll be 20 years since we had a very hot August in the UK. Yeah, 20 years since we had an 18 Celsius CT August. Who would believe that? Wow, incredible. Jack Lowe is here, my good friend Jack. Hi, Gav and all. So move over to summer and make way for a proper season, season. Oh wow, you're not a summer fan, are you, Jack? Can't wait for some real action, storms, frost, fog, and maybe snow. What's not to love? Yeah, it's all going to start happening again, my friend. Thank you so much to my good friend Jack Lowe for being here. Thank you so much, Jack. I hope everything's okay with you, my friend. I haven't seen you around for a little while, so I hope you're alright. Mark, someone wants to get in. The way we got a cold December to remember was to do with the Iceland volcano that happened in May of 2010, I should say. What would you say about that? I doubt that had much of an impact. It may have done, but I would be surprised if that was big enough, you know, to impact the atmosphere in that way. I think just a general period of blocking. Remember, the blocking through that period began in 2007, really, with the summer, like the winters began getting colder with 0809. So it's just a generally colder period overall, I think, that we do go through. We go through these cycles of warmer and colder periods, and like from 0809 to 1213, we just had a period of colder winters generally through that, you know, through that sort of period and that sort of era. Right, I better start making some progress through the live chat, I think. Thank you so much, everybody, being here. Incredible live stream. Hit 60 concurrent viewers. Please smash the like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you're enjoying this live stream. Now, where do I get to in the live chat? Let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. Right, Dylan is here. Dylan Holbrook, even Gab, just made it in time after an afternoon walk. Ida certainly looks very severe. A very significant system hitting Louisiana right now. Definitely, Dylan. Thank you so much for checking in. Right, another Dylan Reynolds is here. Hi everybody, good evening to you. I hope you're having a lovely evening or afternoon, wherever you are, my friend. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. You love to see new names in live chat. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel. My good friend James McLennan is here. Good evening, Gav. Have a great live stream. Thank you so much, James. Thank you so much, my friend. Juliet Gray is here. Good evening to Juliet. Thank you so much to Juliet Gray for checking in. The Coastal Scorpion, Ida is hitting the Louisiana area. Haven't had any other crazy hurricanes since Katrina in 2005. No, it's virtually to the day, actually. Virtually to the day, but Katrina hit. Eerie and you know, very, very strange coincidence how that's happened. 16 years on, isn't it? Let's just hope, let's hope that it does not produce the same sort of devastation to New Orleans that Katrina did. Dylan saying, hopefully not so tired that we'll be plunged into darkness. No, I'm going to try not to do that. Dylan. That's Dylan Holbrook, not Dylan Reynolds. I'll try not to do that, Dylan. Katrine is here. Good afternoon, Missy B, Gavin, Emily, Alan, James, Go Scorpion, Darth Vader, Mark, Savvy, Stuart, Duncan, Jack, Paul, Matthew, and Juliet. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. Thank you so much, Katrine, for checking in to our live stream. Right, better make some progress. Sam Parker is here. Good to Sam Parker. Hello, Gav. Everyone, I hope everyone is having a great bank holiday weekend. This hurricane looks severe. Hoping residents evacuate in time. Let's hope they got out in time. Indeed, my friend. Nick Geo is here. Good to Nick Geo. Grand Isle, Louisiana was the first place to get devastated. Thank you so much to Nick Geo for being on the live stream. City Andy is here. Good to my friend Andy. Paul checked in. Paul J. Thank you so much to Paul for being on our live stream. Napoli M is here. Thankfully, my parents live east of New Orleans. I hope they're okay, Napoli. I know it must be a worrying time. I hope they're okay over there. Steffi is here. Steffi Adcock, confirming that the Icelandic volcano will not be big enough to interfere with the weather. That's what I thought, Steph. Thank you so much to Steffi for being on the live stream tonight. Right, Juliet, waiting to see what will happen with Hurricane Ida. Just hope it will spare many lives. What influence will it have on our weather? I wonder. It might get into the North Atlantic later next week as an area of low pressure, Juliet. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, let's come on down. Dylan Reynolds, hi Gab, the weather in Ontario is very hot. I can imagine, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in from Ontario. John Smith, has anyone noticed a hurricane in the Atlantic Ocean that is probably heading for the UK if you forward to the 6th of September? Yeah, it could reach as an area of low pressure, not as a hurricane. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the Atlantic at the moment. Huge amount. There's a big disturbance area coming out of Africa as well. We've got to keep a close eye. It looks like that will almost certainly become a tropical storm, probably, to be honest, a hurricane. Jake is here. Hi, Gab. Been watching your videos today. Thank you so much to Jake for being on our live stream. I hope you enjoyed the content, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Right, Dylan Holbrook. Currently, Hurricane Ida currently has a minimum central pressure of 933 millibars. Very deep. It certainly is. That is very close to, like, the sort of level you'd expect for a Category 5, I think. Daniel Bradley, hi Gav. Missy P, hope you're well. I'm on holiday in St. Ives, Cornwall. Lovely place, lovely. I love St. Ives. Looking forward to win seat, Pete. Thanks for your hard work. You can watch that afterwards, after the live stream, Daniel. I'm having a lovely time down there in St. Ives, my friend. Right, okay. Michael Johnson is here. Going to Michael Johnson. Thank you so much to Michael Johnson for being on our live stream tonight. Jake, Gav, Dave King has forecasted a freezing winter starting late November, like you said. I don't know about what other forecasters doing. I can only speak for myself, and I have not yet released our forecast, remember. Won't do that until the end of November, beginning of December. So we shall just wait and see how the winter updates unfold. I don't like to prejudge anything, as you know, so I'm going to hold fire and wait and see how it all happens. Michael Campbell watching New Orleans webcam, looking bad out there. I can imagine that it would be, my friend. I bet it's really bad over there. Right, I'm going to have a little sip of orange juice. Okay. You may have noticed the throat and voice is a little bit better than it was on Friday night when I came very close to losing it, actually. Let me just have a cough. There we go. It wouldn't be a Gav live stream about a cough, would it? No, I came very, very close to losing my voice on Friday night. But it's quite a lot better today. So I'm just going to get back because I haven't been live streaming all that regularly and all that often, you know, through this summer. I had a little bit of a rest and had a few little health issues going on, like migraine and that. So I've had to miss a few of the streams, and so I've got to get myself back into the swing of it, I think, including the voice and the throat and that. So yeah, but it's a lot better today, actually, than it was on Friday night. At one point on Friday night's live stream, I did think that I was going to lose my voice, I have to say. Right, Alan Petru, if a hurricane gets into the Atlantic, do you think it could give us a warm October, bringing us tropical air? It might help. At the moment, I explained this in the autumn forecast, at the moment I think these hurricanes and whatnot are helping to promote high pressure in this northern part of the Atlantic. You know, blocking highs in the North Atlantic across northern Europe. I think that's the effect that they're having at the moment. That's not necessarily going to be the case all the way through the autumn, though. And as I explained in the autumn forecast, what promotes the ridging at the moment might end up destroying the ridging in the end. Might end up destroying the high pressure. So I think we've just got to wait and see how this plays out. Our autumn forecast is suggesting quite an anticyclonic September and October, followed by a flip to lower pressure in November. But I think we need to stay cautious on that and just see how it all plays out. You know, because it can like flip on the turn on the toss of a coin, like or on half sixpence, whatever the saying is. What's the saying? I can't remember. But you know, it can turn on a sixpence. That's the saying, I think. Turn on a sixpence. And so we, you know, just because we've got this ridging now as a result of I think partly anyway as a result of what's going on in hurricane season, that's not necessarily going to be the case over the next few weeks. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Right, when I get to my live chat, when I get to Andy, winter updates start next week. The year is going quite, oh, yes it is, Andy. We're really getting on with the year, aren't we? In a few minutes, I'm going to start doing some screen capturing for you, and I won't plunge you all into darkness for 15 minutes. I promise you I will not. Right, okay, Michael Johnson is here. Good evening to Gab, BCP and everyone. Thank you so much to Michael Johnson for checking in to our live stream. Amazing and incredible. Richard, thanks at GavsWeatherVids. So kind. It's no problem, my friend. You have a lovely time. You deserve it. You work so hard. So you know, you have a lovely time, my friend. Right, okay. Steffi, I've been to a Scarecrow Festival today, I think. I hope you enjoyed your Scarecrow Festival, my friend. I hope you enjoyed it. Joe Weather UK is here. Going to Joe Weather UK. Thank you so much, my friend, for checking in. Dylan Reynolds saying the weather in Ontario is wonderful today, with temperature of plus 30 degrees Celsius. Wow, you're into the 80s Fahrenheit over there in Ontario, aren't you? Right, okay. Dylan Reynolds also asking us a historic weather video for tomorrow. Yes, it is going to be looking at the second half of 2020 and into 2021. Tomorrow, Dylan. Matthew Richards is here. I'm not sure I'll shout out Matthew Richards yet or not. But thank you so much to Matthew Richards for checking in. Savvy is hoping we get a nice cool autumn. I thought well, you do, you like it to be seasonable, don't you? I know you do like the sun and me in the summer, but you like it seasonable, actually, don't you, Sam? Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Vader is watching multiple live streams right now. You enjoy your live streams, my friend. Juliet saying, thank you, Gav. We hope we can actually enjoy some time off as well. I hope you do, Juliet. I hope you manage to get some time off. Right, okay, I'm going to come down to the bottom of the live chat, I think. Oh, hello there, Daily. Hello there, Daily is here. Let's have a look. Hello there, Daily. Where is he? I see, but where's Hello there, Daily's first post? Hello there to Hello there, Daily. Anyway, hello there, my friend. There we go. Hello there, Gav. Hello there. I can't say hello there as well as Sam, but hello there to Hello There Daily. Thank you so much to Hello There Daily for checking in. I hope you're okay, my friend. I hope everything's, reasonable with you. Thank you so much to Hello There Daily for checking in to our live streams. Richard at GavsWeatherVids. Forecasts are great. Last 3 seasons have been very good. Can we make it 4? I wonder, Rich. I'm not confident. We have had a good run, haven't we, this year? But I'm not overly confident with the autumn forecast, but we'll see. See how it plays out. Mark, Gavin, you said on the autumn forecast, you said as you go on to, it gets harder of high pressure because of PV, If that's right, how do we get cold winds sometimes? I suppose it's because the PV can weaken, through some stratospheric warnings, and sometimes you just have a generally weaker PV in some winters anyway. But generally, the further on you go through the autumn, the harder high pressure has to maintain. By that, I'm talking about the high pressure that you get in the summer. These summer ridges that we've got at the moment. They will tend to get broken down, as the autumn goes along. Charlotte Taylor, am I there? Have I missed a live? We're still live streaming, Charlotte. So you sit back and relax and enjoy. Right, okay, I'm down at the bottom of the live chat, by the way. Hello to all of you at the bottom of the live chat. SB is here. Good to SB. Thank you so much to Alpha SB for being on our live stream tonight and for moderating, of course. SB's hoping for a stormy autumn. Maybe November, SB. Maybe November. No, thank you so much to SB. Thank you so much to SB for being on our live stream. Thank you so much to our moderators. I want to say thank you to moderators, to Sab, to SB, and to Paul as well. That'll be absolutely fantastic if you can do that for us. I'm going to start screen capturing very, very shortly. What's the time? Upset's getting on. I've got a lot to show you. So I'll start doing some screen capturing soon, I think. Right, Mark, Gavin, Gavin, models going more unsettled on today's runs. I just hope it'll be okay next Saturday for Car Wash Charity. Yeah, you've got a charity event, haven't you? But I'm going to keep my fingers crossed for you. But it's all going to be okay. I'm sure it will be. And if not, I suppose you can put like a cover up over where you're going to be washing the cars, can't you? Right, okay, Miss Damn Jewellery is here. According to Miss Damn Jewellery, thank you so much for checking in to Miss Damn Jewellery. Richard, few CMEs that Gavin can deal with Jackson. Yes, they can, Rich. They can. That might, might help to break down the high pressure as well, mightn't it? Okay, so Juliet saying, yes, Gavin, I think 10 days of settled weather seems insane with all these hurricanes sparking off. Yes, I think so, Juliet. We're bound to get some more unsettled weather soon, aren't we? Hello There Daily is doing great. Savvy asks Hello There Daily how it's doing. Hello There Daily replies, great Savvy. Happy to see your channel continue to grow. The pace it is 50k right around the corner. So happy for you, my friend. You deserve it. Yes, Savvy is very, 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 very close to 50,000 subscribers, and when Sam gets 50,000 subscribers, he's going to do a live stream. It's going to be a party. The furry one will be partying at 50k, and we'll all be able to party with him. So it's going to be incredible. It's going to be amazing when that happens, and it's imminent. It's not imminent. It's not going to happen like today, but it's going to happen within the next few days, definitely. because it's so close. It's less than 500 away now, which is unbelievable and amazing. Right, okay. Darth Vader predicting live streams are going to explode in viewers when it's winter again. We shall see, Darth. We shall see. We're at round 65 in current viewers. Please smash your like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you're enjoying this live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing that for me, and also for GavsWeatherVids as well. It's incredible. Thank you so much for doing this. Right, Joe Weber UK, wondering if we're going to get 1 million Gavs. No, we will not. There are no 1 million Gavs anymore. Actually, even on a Friday night, it's not 1 million Gavs. But you know, there won't be 1 million Gavs anyway on a Sunday live stream because I keep things toned down on a Sunday, as you may have noticed. Hello there, today. Yes, it is, Gav. It's going better now. But still could be better, though. Still taking small steps. There's still room for improvement. But thanks for asking, my friend. I know it's going to be a slow process for you. Hello, Better Day. I know I think that you've been through a really bad time. And you know, it's just going to take time, I'm afraid, my friend. But you know, we're all thinking of you. We're all thinking of you, my friend. And you're in our thoughts all of the time. Of course you are. Thank you so much for being here. Hello there, Data. Couldn't miss live stream, especially that contains some winter data. No, well, we better get on with it, I think. 6:30, it's 6:30, so it's time to bring you our screen capture section. We are getting close to 70 concurrent viewers now as well, so it's turning into a pretty big live stream. So, shall we? Shall we turn off the webcam? Yes, I think we will. And we'll turn off the image as well. And we're going to start display capturing on this Sunday night live stream. You're in darkness now. Should I keep you in darkness? No, I had not better, had I? I'd get myself into trouble again. I think I'd better turn on the display capture. Shall I do it? There we go, we're display capturing on this Sunday evening. You wonder, Ben, didn't you? You wonder when it went into darkness. I bet you did. I bet you was all thinking, oh, is Gav going to mess it up? I did not mess it up, did I? I did not. Transport Manchester is here. Going into Transport Manchester. Hello there, Daily. Oh no, we're in darkness. Yes, you was, wasn't you? James Young is laughing. Leon, pure darkness. It was. Good evening, Leon. Thanks for being here, and I hope you subscribe to our channel as well. Dylan Holbrook, we've been plunged. Yes, you was, wasn't you, Dylan? I couldn't let I couldn't let it pass, could I? Without doing that. I don't think. Paul, 136 mile an hour gust at Grand Isle. Wow. Incredible. Amazing. It must be producing devastation, mustn't it? It must be absolutely terrible. It's afternoon live stream for Dylan Reynolds in Ontario. Dylan Holbrook, the screen is still dark, Gav. Just kidding. No, I know it's not, because I can see what you're seeing. So I know that it's all okay. CT Games is here. Going to CT Games. Xenon 777. Have we got a video on 0910 winter? Yes, there is. There is a lot. There is a yes, there is. There is a historic weather video for that. So yes, you can find it through the playlist. You can find it through the playlist on the YouTube homepage for historic weather videos, and it'll be there. It's a while ago since I did it, but I've done all of those winters. That you know, 08, 09, 09, 10, 10, 11. I did all three for historic weather videos a few years ago. Right, okay, we better start doing some screen capturing for you then. So this is it. Look at this, everybody. This is at troubledtidbits.com. And this is the horrendous hurricane that we've got going on right now. Let's just make sure this is within everybody's screen. Yes, it is. Okay, that's all right then. So this is Hurricane Ida in all its fury, heading on to the Louisiana coast right now. This is giving maximum sustained winds of 155 miles per hour. It's giving gusts of 180 plus miles per hour. Can you imagine what that must be like? A sustained wind of 155 miles per hour. If you can think how your car feels when you are zooming down the motorway at 70 miles per hour, well, you know, add like 100 on for the gusts, for how fast the wind is going with Ida right now. And that just gives you some idea of the kind of devastation that Hurricane Ida will be bringing to portions of the Gulf Coast right now. And of course, anybody over there must stay safe, and everybody over there is in our thoughts right now. It's a devastating storm, and unfortunately there will almost certainly be loss of life from this. Hopefully not, but I mean, it's absolutely devastating. So hopefully, you know, hopefully everybody that can has got out, and the people that are there are still there, going to be able to stay safe. Look at everything else that's going on in the tropical Atlantic, everybody. We've got Tropical Storm Julian now. We've got Tropical Depression 10. We've got disturbance area near Newfoundland. And Miss X just here, coming off the coast of Africa, is almost certainly going to become a tropical storm or hurricane in the next few days. It has an 80% chance of doing so. But of course, at the moment, the focus is on Hurricane Ida, giving maximum sustained winds of 150 miles per hour with a minimum central pressure of 933 millibars, and moving northwestwards at 13 miles per hour. This is the forecast track of Ida. Now, about as strong as it's going to get, I would have thought, off the coast of Louisiana. Will go from major hurricane to a hurricane in the coming hours as it begins to move inland into eastern parts of Louisiana, and then we'll push northwards into Mississippi, go to a tropical depression, and then head north to Kentucky, and we'll go post-tropical then, but will bring copious amounts of rain. If we go back and we have a look at the discussion, it's forecast now to be at 150 miles per hour. I think it did get to like 155 miles per hour sustained about an hour or two ago. So already it might just be starting to ease down. So maybe this will not reach Category 5 status in the end, just shy of it. But Category 5 needs to get to a maximum sustain of 157 miles per hour. It was a couple of miles an hour short. But it is a very, very, very high-end Category 4. And, you know, still extremely devastating. 12 hours time, it will be giving maximum sustained winds of 105 miles per hour. So it will rapidly start to weaken. Although, you know, 105 mile per hour winds inland still going to be devastating. And in 24 hours time, it's gone down to 60 mile per hour sustained. So, you know, just everybody there, I don't know whether their power will still be on, of course, to be able to watch this live stream and so on. But I hope everybody there, you know, just stays safe and does everything that they can to keep themselves safe if they have not yet evacuated. It's a serious situation. Ammo 2001, I pumped for cold winter, long overdue. Yes, it probably is. It probably is. Savvy, it's unimaginable. It is. It really is. Imagine what, like 180 mile an hour gusts with a sustained winds, of like 150, 155 miles per hour. You cannot imagine it, really, can you? You cannot imagine it. Dylan Holbrook said next NHC advisory is coming up in the next half an hour or so's time. I'm sure everybody will be watching it very, very closely. Sal's getting Katrina vibes. Yeah, I don't know, but I think New Orleans might not get this as bad as they did with Katrina. But, you know, that would just be my guess, but I hope that I'm right with that. But I could be very wrong. And at the very least, it's going to be, you know, it'll be really bad. It'll be really bad, but I hope it won't be quite as bad as that. I just hope it won't be. But I had a bad feeling about this on Wednesday when I did the USA forecast. And some people were thinking that I was going too far with that USA Boys going too over top. And I had a bad feeling about this storm right from Wednesday. You sometimes as a forecaster, you just get that feeling about, you just get that feeling as a forecaster about certain situations. And I had a very, very bad feeling about this as early as Wednesday. So I'm not only surprised that it has got as bad as it has, but let's just hope everybody stays safe. That's all we can do, really. Right, okay, let's crack on then. We're going to have a look at the latest temperature observations from XC Weather. So I've been moaning about, the cloud that we've been stuck under for a week here in Northampton. It's been a very dull and boring spell of weather, but I mean, what's going on in Louisiana puts it all under, puts it all in perspective, really. Doesn't it? But, it puts it in perspective. Our relatively benign, as bad as it gets here, is like severe gale force winds, which can be bad. We know they can be bad, but compared to what they have to put up with somewhere like the Gulf Coast, we don't have it too bad, so it does put it in perspective. Latest temperature observations are showing 22 degrees down across southern parts of the island, 72 Fahrenheit Moore Park, and 72 Fahrenheit at Kerry Airport. Generally, most parts of the country where we've got this cloud, we're sort of mid-teens Celsius, possibly making it into the upper teens. The west has been better. Cardigan's been is at 19 degrees. At the moment, we'll move on from that place. Lake Vyrnwy is at 16 degrees. Capel Curry is at 17. Going further north, we've got Teesside at 15. We've got Leeming at 15 as well. I think Redesdale at 13. Up Scott, we've got a Boyne at 14. And we've got Belfast at 15 degrees as well. Let's have a little sip of orange juice. So we're sort of mid-teens where it's dull, upper teens to just about making low 20s where it's sunny. I mean, it's not bad, but you could expect better, really, at the end of August. But I suppose at least not a washout bank holiday weekend, which we have had, of course, in the past. Right, this is latest UK, so do some data for you now. This is latest UK Met Office run from the Weather Outlook. High pressure dominating the weather on Wednesday, but high pressure still sitting over country through Thursday and Friday. Into the weekend, find the high pressure gradually begin to ease away. And it does look as though by this time next week, we might be starting to move some lower pressure in off the Atlantic. Could that be a breakdown to a high pressure? Or will the high... I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh, will the high... It wouldn't be a Gav live stream about a cough. About two coughs. So is that breakdown to high pressure, or will the high pressure come back? My guess is that's just a temporary breakdown, and high pressure will reach back in. But we shall see how that all works out, of course. Right, we'll have a look at the GFS 12Z then, and see what the 12Z is doing. We're going to enable the hover. If you enjoy this live stream, please smash the like button, everybody. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for doing that for GavsWeatherVids. Drop a comment. Let us know what you think about this and all of our videos, live streams after the stream. Thank you so much. Right, this is how the GFS is looking, with high pressure just to our northwest as we go through the middle part of the week. But still high and dry, lots of cloud being brought in with that area of high pressure still, though, unfortunately. I'm hopeful that later on in the week, towards the end of the week, we might get more sunshine as that high pressure shifts eastwards. Notice lower pressure by Saturday to the west and also to the south. There's a pincer movement on the high pressure, but it's breaking down the high pressure here. And we've got some low pressure to our south. The high pressure's still there, though, actually. It's still there to Scandinavia. And to our north. So the north generally stays dry. We have got this low pressure trying to come up from the southwest. That could bring some rain, maybe thunder. That could be a thundering scenario into the south. But the high pressure is still, hang in there. Look at this, high pressure carries on. Our auto forecast is suggesting a lot of high pressure through September and October. Now that looks rather thundery just there. Let's go back to it. That's around day 10. So that's like the 8th of September, and that does look a bit thundery, doesn't it? Low pressure coming up from Biscay and from France. So could we have some September thunderstorms? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? That gets out of the way, and then the high pressure is reaching back in from the Atlantic again. Before low pressure begins to deem to North Scotland. This could be like the move in towards autumnal weather. So as we go towards the middle of September, yes, that looks a lot cooler. Bit of a northerly blast. High pressure is pulling away to our northwest, and that looks like proper onset of autumn, doesn't it? Let's have a look at the upper air temperature, see how high they're getting around day 10. So it does get pretty hot, actually, with that little mini plume from Biscay. Get 15 Celsius ice flow into the southeast. That might get the temperature to over 20 Celsius into the southeast, but very quickly pushed away, of course, as it turns thundery. And then, of course, we've got that northerly push. In around a couple of weeks' time, we start to bring the wind in from the north. And yeah, so that's turning a lot cooler by that point. Right, let's have a GEM, and then we'll move on. So let's have a GEM. Is looking for the middle of next week. High pressure will be dominating, where the high pressure begins to weaken towards the end of the week into weekend. Low pressure is down to our southwest. That could bring some quite wet weather into England and Wales anyway. Maybe a little bit thundery, mostly dry through Scotland, and then the high pressure sort of ridges back in as we get to day 10. So it's only a temporary interruption, and it's more focused on the south actually, rather than the north. The north may stay dry for the next 10 days with that. I'll just remind you of the ECM. This is how the ECM midnight run was looking. So again, high pressure is in control of the weather through the middle part of the week into the end of the week. High pressure begins to weaken, and then lower pressure is coming in off the Atlantic, bringing the focus of the rain, particularly to Ireland, England and Wales, less so for Scotland. Notice that feature just there. That's an ex-hurricane or something. Or maybe even a hurricane still at that point. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10. This is going to get us to the 8th of September. From the Icelandic Met, I have 17 members of the ECM ensembles showing us under high pressure at day 10. Should be mainly dry and fine about 14 with high pressure over Scandinavia. Winds in from an easterly direction with that one. 11 with high pressure to north of Scotland. Winds in from the east, and lower pressure is starting to push up from the south with that maybe. 9 with low pressure just to the north of Scotland, and in come the westerly winds. That's the most unsettled option, of course, in 10 days' time. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. This is going to get us to the 13th of September. 11 members of the ECM ensembles look unsettled then. Low pressure's broken through, bringing wind and rain in from the Atlantic. 10 with low pressure to our north. In comes a west-south-westerly flow. Another 10 with low pressure over top of the country. That looks unsettled. 10 with deep low pressure over to the east of the country. That looks very autumnal, cool and wet. 9 with high pressure over the country. That's going to be mainly dry and a little bit warmer. And 5 with high pressure just to our west-southwest. That's going to be dry but a little bit on the cool side. Looks as though by 2 weeks out, by middle of September, the ECM ensembles today are favouring a breakdown of high pressure and autumnal weather setting in. CFS V2 week periods look like this. These are 500 millibar heights broken down into week periods. The first week period takes from 29th of August, 4th of September. Coming week is dominated by high pressure over into the north of the country. Winds are coming in from the east, so it can be mainly dry, but will be quite cloudy in the week ahead. Week 2, again, going to be dominated by high pressure. That's the 5th to the 11th of September. High and dry once more. Week 3 is going to be 12th to the 18th of September. High pressure beginning to slip southwards and eastwards then. Some low pressure out to the northwest and starting to turn just a little bit more unsettled, especially so to northern and western areas, but not for long. Look at this. Week 4, CFS wants to bring the high pressure back. 19th, 25th of September, high pressure back in over the country. That would be really good start to the GavsWeatherVids autumn forecast, I have to say. That would be a very good start for the GavsWeatherVids autumn forecast. Right, I'm back on YouTube just temporarily, and I'm going to bring you the long range section of this live stream, and then we're going to be done. So how are you all over on YouTube? We're hovering around 17 concurrent viewers. I saw it popped up to 80 concurrent a moment ago. Please smash your like button if you're enjoying this live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. It's amazing. It's incredible. Thank you so much. If you found us through YouTube search and you aren't yet subbed to our channel, then please can you subscribe? That would be amazing if you can do that. And a weather fan is here. Hi everyone, sorry I'm late. Having a cup of coffee. You enjoy your coffee. You enjoy your coffee, Adam. Yeah, Sammy saying it's been sunny here. Yeah, I know you've had it all week, haven't you, Sam? That sun's been shining on the furry one. Yes, it is, isn't it? Right, okay, it looks like you're having a good time on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to bring you the screen share section. Oh no, I've been doing that already. No, I'm going to bring you the live stream section. Alan Petru, quite interesting charts, Gav. Yes, they are. It looks like you're having a good time. I'm going to bring you the, we're going to bring you the long range section of our screen capture section of this live stream. So, shall I? No, I had not better. Had I? I had not better. This is where it all fell apart. Let's put it back on again. This is where it all fell apart, wasn't it? Last year. Getting very... Do you remember the easterly winds? The blizzards? And the easterly winds. Do you remember that, everybody? This time last year. And I was getting very, very excited. I was getting very excited about what I was seeing, and all you were seeing was a blank screen. No, I hadn't better do that again, had I? Right, let's bring you some long range then, and then we're going to be done. We're going to be able to have a rest. Wow, I've worked so hard in the past few days, so I am ready for a rest once I get this live stream wrapped up. So here we go, and it's 10 to 7. We may overrun by 5 minutes or so, but you know, I hope that's okay with everybody. This is September, 700 millibar height anomaly, and we have blocking around Greenland in September with low pressure in the middle of the North Atlantic. And so this low pressure might ride under the, this is CFS V2, of course. It is a CFS special. The low pressure might roll in under the block and turn us unsettled there. It's possible it might do. October 700 millibar height anomaly looks like this, with above average heights sitting to our east and south. That would be a mainly dry and quite warm signal, I would have thought, for October. We could get some lower pressure in the Atlantic. This is month number 3, so we're a long way out now. This is November, looking generally mild with high pressure above average heights to our south and southwest. There is quite a bit of blocking going on though here. Notice all of this orange within the northern latitude, which is something the CFS has been playing around with for quite a while. You know, it keeps bringing the blocking in and then relax it, bringing it in and relaxing it. At the moment for November, it's like it's increasing the blocking signal. So although this is mild and we will bring up a southwest wind, if the blocking signal starts strengthening any further, then this ridge would have to start weakening, because you can't really have blocking, you know, here and here and here, and also have high pressure here. Something's got to give. And the low pressure there with the jet stream would be pushed southwards, and the blocking would start pulling in wind from northeast. So any further increase in blocking signal within the northern latitudes, expect to see this ridge over western, southern, southwestern Europe, expect to see that weakening. We're 3 months out anyway now, so it's not really worth worrying about. This is December, month number 4, with high pressure just to our west, low pressure to our north. It's probably sending a jet stream on a northwest-southeast alignment, and could bring in some chilly weather. I mean, it's not a particularly cold signal, but it could bring in some chillier weather with that. Again, notice relatively high heights within the northern latitude, especially up here to the northeast of Svalbard, this is how January is looking. Month number 5, very unsettled in January with low pressure over to western country. The Azores high, if you want a cold winter over, the Azores high is pulling away from us, going towards Bermuda and whatnot. So you're just going to increase the blocking signal again to send that low pressure southwards. But that's not a classic sort of zonal setup, really. And the same is true for February. This is February, month number 6. Again, notice the Azores high is pulled away from us, centering around here from Bermuda up towards Newfoundland, with lower pressure through here. Again, this is still a mild westerly signal, but once more we see relatively high pressure within the northern latitudes. Again, come over here, you'll see relatively high pressure up there. And so, you know, I think the moment, because a couple of weeks ago we looked at these, the CFS was really going to town with blocking, wasn't it? I'm sure you remember that. The live stream did 2 weeks ago today. We saw a lot of northern blocking. In between then and now, the CFS completely backed away from that block. He got rid of it, eradicated it. I think it's just beginning to start raising the heights again within the northern latitudes, which is something the CFS will do. You know, if it's picking up on something, it will run with it for a while, and then it'll back off, and it'll run with it for a while, and it'll back off, and it waxes and wanes a little bit like that. I think at the moment, the CFS is going through one of its phases where it is increasing the blocking signal. So nothing definitive, you know, nothing definitive there for a cold winter. but still in quite interesting. This one weather out. This is based on one of the 4 CFS V2 runs. This is the 500 millibar high time for September. Anticyclonic high pressure is in control. I haven't shown you these for a little while. In October, it looks like the pressure weakens a little bit. Might start to turn a bit more unsettled perhaps in October. In November, we get low pressure out to west of Ireland, high pressure around Italy. That will bring in like a west-south-westerly, going to be quite mild with that. December looks like this. So a bit of blocking actually in December. High pressure around Greenland. Low pressure just out to our west and southwest. So despite the blocking, that's still mild. It's one of those situations where the AO and the NAO would be negative, but despite all of that, we would still be mild with that because the block and the reach just not quite lined up correctly with one another. That's January. This looks better for cold. This has higher pressure from Greenland to Iceland, lower pressure down towards Spain. That will send the wind in to the east. So that does look like a definitively colder month, I think, in January. And then in February, this is how we're looking. Just unsettled low pressure off the Atlantic. There is high pressure blocking around Scandinavia and going north to Svalbard. But again, despite that, we're still generally quite mild there, I think, in February. So it really is like January that's focused. December and February have potential, but don't quite realise it. That's March again, looking very unsettled for Western parts of Europe. There is blocking around through this winter, but it only really gets in a position to give us cold weather in January. Last thing we're going to look at is CFS V2. Going to have a little bit of fun with this. We're going to run through the CFS 18Z. Before we're done. We've got 5 minutes it's 5 minutes to 7. So let's see how quick we can get through this. We're starting off at metrosteel.fr. Starting off under high pressure, bringing loads of dry and fine weather at the moment. That high pressure is going to carry on into the early part of September. First week of September will be high and dry. We're going to second week of September. High pressure still dominating the weather. Moving to Scandinavia. Low pressure is trying to get in off the Atlantic. Up to the middle of September, it looks like high pressure is still in control of weather, but breaking into second half of September. High pressure breaks. Low pressure comes through, turns us much more unsettled. Trying to raise heights again, but unsuccessfully. There around the 21st of September. More low pressure coming in off the Atlantic. High pressure never far away from the south, but certainly the second half of September looking much more unsettled there with this CFS V2 18Z. Into October, and we keep it unsettled for northwestern areas, but high pressure rising over France, and that draws the wind up from a southerly direction. That will turn us much warmer and much drier. Then into the middle part of October, low pressure rattling in from off the Atlantic, that bring further spells of rain into middle part of October. Turning much cooler into the second half of much colder even. High pressure sets up to the north, winds turn into the east, with low pressure being diverted away to the south. So easterly winds as we go into the final week of October would be quite cold. Wettest for the south, driest in the north. Heading through to November, how's it looking? In November, with this CFS V2 18Z run at metrosteel.fr, turning colder with winds in from the northwest and quite windy, wetter windy as well. Into the second week of November, it looks like we're pulling the wind into the north here. Northerly winds, high pressure simply south and low pressure rolling in from off Atlantic. Please remember, everybody, this is just for fun, so this is almost certainly will not verify. But, you know, we looked at these last year. It's what we was looking at when you was all plunged into darkness. And I was getting very excited about east winds and blizzards. And you were just seeing a black screen. But you're seeing it all now. Will we get any easterly winds or blizzards, though? Like we did this time last year? I wonder. We're at the end of November. We've got a very mild, long southwesterly. So certainly no easterly winds or blizzards still in there. Actually, it's looking very mild for the beginning of December. High pressure is recovering though. It's coming back as we go towards the second week of December. High pressure is in over Scandinavia with something in the half-hearted easterly. At the very least, that would be turning us cooler, if not desperately cold, but it would certainly be turning quite a bit cooler. Not for long though. We're back into southwest by the middle of December, but all the time high pressure is sticking around Scandinavia, you'll notice, so it could be heading in an interesting direction as we move up towards Christmas. Let's have a look. So we're just before Christmas now. We've got high pressure reaching through the country, looking mainly dry, quite cold, frosty, foggy, I would have thought. Looks very cold across northern Europe. This is Christmas Eve. High pressure looks like it's retrogressing to Greenland, and so yes, this is a cold Christmas. Look at this, easterly winds bringing snow to eastern southern parts of the country. Who would have thought that would happen? So we've got high pressure around Iceland, low pressures around Italy. In comes this very cold easterly wind for Christmas. Will bring snow with it, a white Christmas there. And then this low pressure dives in from the Norwegian Sea, and that'll bring more general snow. Actually, between Christmas and New Year, this is a very cold Christmas to New Year period. Up to the beginning of January, up to New Year, staying cold as well. Low pressure trying to push northwards from the south. That brings more snow with it, as mild air from the Atlantic has not broken through. So through the first week of January, still looking very cold, still looking snowy, with low pressure to the east and high pressure is to the west. No one can say Gav's not a showman, can they? Moving into the second week of January, does the mild air break through? Let's see what happens. We're still very blocked here into the second week of January with lots of high pressure around Iceland to Greenland, and low pressure is being diverted to the south. So this is like a 3-week cold spell so far. Let's see how much further on it goes. So this is 12th of January, still bringing a very, very cold northeasterly wind with more snow driving in from the east as well. You're not in a dark screen this time. You're seeing it all firsthand. By the middle of January, we find low pressure coming back in from the Atlantic. That's trying to turn us milder, but it looks like it's failing. So this is another snow event, and winds remaining from a very, very cold easterly direction. Wow, what a January this is. Well, Christmas really, it all kicks off. Now into the last sort of week of January, and it's getting milder now. We're bringing up the wind from the west. We're beginning to lose the blocking, so winds are turning to a milder southerly. So this is a 4 out through the last week of January. Most of January is very cold and snowy, but this is a bit of a change. As we get through to the end of January to February, going much milder, winds in from the south-southwest. Is that the end of the winter, or does it come back through February? Let's have a look, and then we'll finish in this live stream. If you enjoyed the live stream, please can you smash the like button, everybody. Make sure you sub to the channel. Thank you so much for doing that. And drop a comment. Let us know what you think about this and all of our videos after the stream. So up to the middle of February, high pressure is coming back. Winds are going back into the east again. Actually, albeit high pressure is a little bit further south. So the coldest of the air better go down into the Balkans and southeastern Europe. Nevertheless, it is quite a lot colder there. Into the middle of February. What happens after that? Let's have a look. So the heights are trying to rise to our northeast again. This may well get cold before the end of February. After a long sort of milder interlude, end of January into the first half of February, this might get cold again. Let's see. So it's having a go, but not really. No, not really. We keep wind in from south-southwest. So very much a front-loaded winter. That sort of month from Christmas through to the final week of January is very, very, very cold and snowy. But when it goes, it goes. And then we go off into a mild latter part of winter. And we're into March now. We are looking a lot milder then. Wow, we're done. Okay, thank you so much, everybody, for making this an incredible live stream. Bit unbelievable. Right, we'll turn off the display capture. We'll put the webcam and the image back up. We're going to wrap up this live stream right now. It's just gone 7 o'clock. I hope you enjoyed this live stream and had a great time. Hope you enjoyed it. Sav is going to get his dinner on. You get your dinner on, Sav. I'm going to wrap up the live stream. You enjoy your dinner, my friend. I'll just very quickly go through live. I want to say thank you so much to our moderators for moderating the live show. It's been absolutely fantastic. I want to say thank you so much to Paul and to SB and to Sav for moderating the live stream. That would be absolutely great if you can do that. Thank you so much to the moderators. $1 Billion Man has been here. I remember watching that in the 80s. That was Lee Majors, wasn't it? The $1 Billion Man. I remember watching that. Adam Coulter is here. Hi Gav. Shame about the terrible weather for Belgian Grand Prix. It's been bad, hasn't it? It's been bad. I know. My good friend Ian Ferguson, Fergie Weather on Twitter @Fergie. He's been working all afternoon trying to come up with drier interludes for them, but it has been a bit of a washout, hasn't it, over there Dan C has been with us. Good evening to Dan C. Thank you so much, my friend. Chris Stewart. I don't know if this winter is going to be mild or cold from the CFS charts. It makes you wonder, doesn't it, Chris? I think the CFS is picking up on something. I think it's picking up on something, but quite what it's picking up on, I'm not entirely sure. The CFS might not be entirely sure what it's picking up on either. Richard at GavsWeatherVids, correct. I don't know, Rich. Have I done something? Oh, Lee Majors, yeah. $6 million man it was. 6 million, not billion. 6 million. Okay, well, it's close enough, wasn't it? Paul says it's been excellent stream. Thank you so much, Paul, and thank you for moderating, my friend. Hello there, Daily. A cold December is all I want. CFS Run certainly does deliver that. I doubt it verified, but we shall see. Yes, we will. We will. Hello there, Daily. Would be nice. I would love a cold Christmas. We came very close to it last year. Was quite a cold Christmas last year, actually, wasn't it? But would be nice to have a proper cold, wintry, snowy Christmas, wouldn't it? Dylan, on most CFS runs, there have been often quite cold spells through April. Very long way off, but entertaining to see. I would like it more in winter than spring. We did like the cold spring thing, the cold April thing, sort of last this year, didn't we? Or last winter, spring. You know what I mean? So I would like it more focused on the winter this time, I have to say. Steph is multitasking at Savvy, making dinner and watching Gav. You're a multitasker, Steph. DG Restoration has been here. Hi, Gav. Good evening to you, my friend. City Andy wants a mini ice ice. I can believe that, Andy. I can believe you do. Right, we're done. It's 7:05. I haven't better run this any longer. Hello, thank you so much, everybody. Making this incredible live stream. It's been amazing. It's been wonderful. Thank you so much. Jack Lowe, great stuff, guys. Thanks, Paul, Lesbian, and Sam. Yeah, thank you so much to the moderators. Thank you so much to the moderators. Richard wants a cold Christmas as well. Right, we're done on this live stream. So, I'm going to wrap the live stream up in a second. Just say that coming up tomorrow, we're going to have a 7 a.m. broadcast. And then, of course, we will have our historic web video. It's a direct follow-on from the historic video we did at the end of May. Remember, at the end of May, we looked at 2019 to 2020, stopped it in the middle of 2020 at the end of May 2020. This historic web video will pick it up straight after that in June 2020. We'll run through the summer of 2020, we'll go into the autumn, we'll go through the winter of 2020-21, and we'll go up to spring 2021, the cold spring that I was just talking about. So that's coming up around 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. You'll be able to see that. It's great. It's it's like hour-long B. I've already recorded it, so I don't have to do it tonight. Thankfully, when I start this live stream, all I've got to do is 7 a.m. broadcast, and then I can collapse in a heap somewhere in GavsWeatherVids Towers tomorrow, and have a bit of a rest, which I am ready for, and I'm waiting for. But it is a good watch, so check that out tomorrow if you have time and you're around the channel, and enjoy it and let me know what you think through the comments tomorrow. Stay safe and stay well, particularly anybody who's on the Gulf Coast. And if you want, you could pop over to Direct Weather right now. The link to Direct Weather's channel is in the description. You could pop over to Direct Weather, tell him that Gav sent you. He'll be live streaming, and you'll be able to see what's happening with this hurricane, with Ida. And Direct Weather will keep you informed about all of it. So pop over there if you want and tell him that Gav sent you. He'll know who I am because he told me that I inspired him a long time ago, and now he's got over 100,000 subscribers. So there we go. Gav's inspiring the youth, isn't he? And I thought that was a lovely thing for him to say. So pop over to Direct Weather and tell him that Gav sent you. You enjoy the rest of your bank holiday weekend, and we'll see you on Friday night for some Friday night fun. But for this live stream, and I am ready to end it there, I've got to say, for this live stream, that's all for now. And thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your sunny evening and your bank holiday weekend. And bye for now.